In this video, we will going to learn about the concept of polymorphism in object-oriented programming. The first thing that you have to know is that polymorphism contains two methods. One is overriding and another is overloading. These are the two processes that you apply in polymorphism. And both of them only apply on a functions, which we call method in object-oriented programming. So what exactly they are and what are the purposes? Let's say you want to use one function with more than multiple argument and more than multiple processes, like talk, walk. For multiple scenarios, you can change the arguments using the same name. You can change the arguments, you can change the process, but you can use the same name. That is overloading. And what is overriding? You change all the same things, attributes, which is arguments, process, outside the class, which is inherited from the parent class. This is overriding. I know it sounds complex and weird, but trust me, after some minutes, you will be able to understand it completely. So just right now, keep in mind that overloading and overriding are the two methods that you apply in polymorphism. First, we will gonna look into overriding, and then we will gonna look into overloading. So like we have an example here, let me remove this abstraction, we don't need that. Like we have an animal class here, let me remove all these, we don't need them. Now let's create, it would be public, and we say eat, animal eating. Now we have a dog extended with parent class animal and the cat extended with animal same class. Now let's say if you wanted to add some attributes or arguments to this function, even though it is already defined in the parent class. But now here you can change food, food 2, food 3, echo, I eat food, and I also eat food too, but I don't like food 3. This would be the scenario for our dog class. Now for the cat class, let's say food, food 2, and I can copy this, paste it over here. I eat, and I also I like, but I can also eat this food too. Now we don't need any parameter because we have removed the constructor from all the classes. We have only one function, which is eat. Now we have to add the parameters. So for dog, we can say bones, one argument, second argument, meat, third argument, fruits. For the cat, I like milk, but I can also eat meat. Save it, come back, refresh. And again, I forget to add the BR, save it. Now you can see for dog, it is saying I eat bones and I also eat meat, but I don't like fruits. And there is again a mistake, space, save it. I like milk, but I can also eat meat. Now here you have some warnings here, which you really don't have to worry about because we are applying overriding and program saying that we are using the same function with the different argument. The purpose of overriding is to use or utilize the same function that your parent class have with the specific need that you want to alter. Like in our case, we only need to pass two arguments and we have to use one echo. We can even divide the echo. We can even add a if condition here. So you can change the argument and you can change the implementation of the function to meet your specific requirement. This is called overriding. Like in dog, we add 3 arguments, but in cat, we have 2 arguments. And in animal, the parent class, we have none argument. And even if we remove this, it will not gonna make any difference. See, you can add whole bunch of code as per your need, like calculation or logic building, everything, the same function name. This is called overriding. PHP unfortunately only support the overriding. All the other languages like C++, C, Java, they support overloading as well. Let me give you the example what is overloading. If I put all these functions into the same class animal and just remove this, and we just create the object of animal. Now if we call this function like that, it will gonna go into the it will gonna go to this class and look for the same function name with the same argument. If it is passing 3 arguments, it will gonna take this function. If it is passing 2 parameters, it will gonna go and capture this function, run this one. This is overloading. Unfortunately, PHP doesn't support it. You will gonna get the error. Unlike PHP, most of the programming language support both overloading and overriding. And this is a very handy tool when it's come to change the process based on the arguments and the implementation of the same name function. Keep in mind the key is the same name function. So this is overloading and overriding regarding the polymorphism. Take care for now. Bye bye.